Hey there, Facebook family. Welcome back to my channel, Winning in Education. I am Dr. K. And on this channel, we talk all things winning in education. So whatever that means to you. If you're new to teaching and you're trying to get your feet wet in this teaching gig, or you are already teaching and you're looking to move up out of the classroom as a teacher leader, or maybe even a principal, or winning in education could mean for you that you're done with the education field altogether and you're looking for something new. So we talk about all of that here on this channel. As you know, again, on this channel, we talk the real deal when it comes to teaching. I don't hold anything back. So yes, I acknowledge that teaching is hard. It's hard. But what I have pointed out in some of my other videos, things I want teachers to think about before they up and quit their position. So before you quit or leave the teaching gig altogether, think about some other things that you can do, like looking to transfer schools, or maybe looking to get into a new school district, or even in the case of this video, we're talking about looking to move to a different country and pursuing international education. So let's just get this out of the way. The international teaching gig is not all rainbows and sunshine. It's just not. It's not unicorns. It's not perfection. The job won't be perfect, but let's face it, no job that you have, none that I've had, have ever filled my complete checklist for perfection. So there are going to be some give and take, just like here in America. So you're still going to be faced with some of the same problems that you may face in your class now or in your school district, like difficult students, difficult parents, too much paperwork, unreasonable classroom management, expectations, and even administration that may be not as grateful and appreciative of your skills and time and talent. So you may run into that. I'm not saying you won't, but I'm going to tell you right now, and you may have already realized what I left off that list. You will not have any issues when it comes to pay. So, yes, the pay is the pay is going to be more. Having worked internationally as a school principal, I can guarantee you, you will have no issues with pay. Even as a teacher, my teachers made great money, so the pay is great. And, a little better than here in the United States. Now, keep in mind, when I'm talking pay, of course, that depends on three different things. So the first thing the pay is going to depend on is your job, obviously. So whether you're a teacher or a teacher leader or a principal, your pay is going to be a little different. So the second thing that could impact your international teaching pay is the country. So for example, I worked internationally in the Middle East, and the pay was better than, let's say, someplace like Europe. Every teacher wants to go to Europe. They dream of teaching in London or Paris or Spain, or like they dream of the Europe experience. So they don't pay a lot for international teachers to come to Europe. In addition, I got a lot more perks for myself and my teachers in the Middle East. So my teachers and myself, we got accommodation included in our packet. You're not going to get accommodation included in your packet, your teaching contract or package in Europe. So keep that in mind. That's going to affect your pay. And the last thing that's going to be affecting your pay is the actual school. So whether you're teaching in an individual school, so they have their own one shot off school here, or you're teaching in, let's say, a quote unquote school district or system of schools. So just like we have systems of schools here, think of charter schools where they have maybe 5 or 10 schools operating under charter, like KIPP. They have those things internationally as well. So there are pros and cons to working for an individual international school or a system of schools. And I'm not going to go over those pros now, but that's something to keep in mind. And those schools will pay differently, so that's going to affect your pay. But let's get to the good part. The reason I'm making this video today is because I was recently contacted by an international recruiter for a school leadership position in China. Woohoo! Very exciting, very flattering, but at this stage of my life, I have no desire to return to the international circuit. I just don't. And I indicated that to him, thanked him for, finding me on LinkedIn, and it was, wonderful. And then he got back to me and said, okay, do you know any additional principal friends who may be interested of coming to China? Or do you know any teacher candidates, great teacher candidates, who would be interested in coming to China? So I'm guessing he reached back out to me because he saw my resume. I was a former HR manager, so I have international recruitment experience. I have recruiting experience. I've worked abroad. I've hired teachers. So I'm sure he's hoping that I could find him and vet him a couple of candidates because he seems like he needs some help. So I will be happy to do that. So I think it's a great opportunity. If you think you are interested in perhaps becoming an international teacher or principal or returning to the international circuit in China, this may be a great opportunity for you. Or if you just have questions about what it's like to teach abroad and how do you feel and what's the schools like, how are the students, if you have any questions like that, please feel free to reach out to me. Okay, so in the description of this video down here or there, you will find a couple of links to get in contact with me. So I have opened up my calendar for what I call my Pick My Brain sessions. So you can meet with me for 15 minutes for a couple of questions, and I'm going to be talking to you because if I am pushing your name forward, and I'm only going to be, pushing a few names forward, I have to get to know you. I have to vet you. My name is going to be on the line for this, so we have to bond. So I have a 15-minute session, and I also have a 30-minute session. So kind of decide what you want to do. If you just have questions, if you're just getting started, I don't know if this is for me, Dr. K. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but I have questions. So this is the time to get your questions together and come and find me and make an appointment. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Don't forget to leave a comment, like and share this video, particularly with your teacher friends, your principal friends, anyone you think that may be interested in international education because, it could be exciting. Now, again, I haven't been to China. I have never taught in China. I have friends who have taught in China. So again, pros and cons, but reach out to me. This may be an opportunity for you to continue winning in your education career and also begin your international journey. All right, guys, that's it for now. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.